Hello everyone, welcome back to our lesson. So our learning objective for today is reading 3.1.5, which is to recognize with little or no support the attitude or opinion of the writer in extended text on a wide range of familiar topics by writing true or false to decide the truthfulness of 7 sentences correctly. Alright, now let's head into our lesson. Okay, so today we are entering the new module, which is module 6. We will start with module 6A reading, which is on page. But before we begin, I would like to show you a video and then let me know what you think about the video in the comment section below. What do you think the people in the video is doing? They are jumping, but not that regular jumping lah. It's the weird kind of jumping, the dangerous kind. Wow. They took like a very big leap from one spot to another spot, which is quite fascinating and dangerous at the same time. So the video that you've watched just now showcase a group of people doing extreme physical activities called parkour. Okay, this is how we spell it. P-A-R-K-O-U-R. Parkour. So if you want to watch the video just now, you can go to YouTube and search for this video from this channel, Stunts Amazing. Okay, now let's read the instruction in task B. Read the text quickly. What is the writer's attitude towards parkour and free running? Choose A, B, C. So parkour is the one that we saw just now. Free running is also the part where you saw that they run around and then jumping, just running. Free running ni macam berlari dengan bebas. Or you can even say running freely. Alright? Okay, now let's read the text here together.
Module 6. Time out. 6A. Read.
B. Read the text quickly. What is the writer's attitude towards parkour and free running? Choose A, B or C.
The urban playground. No doubt you've seen them somewhere. Leaping impossibly high walls, diving through gaps, falling from great heights, rolling over and carrying on. They look like they are being chased by someone, but in fact, they are traceurs, and they are practicing one of the fastest growing extreme sports, free running or parkour. This sport was created in the 1980s by a couple of bored adolescents, David Bell and Sébastien Foucault, who enjoyed climbing, running and jumping around the streets of their Parisian neighbourhood. They were passionate about learning how to go over, under or through any obstacles that they met on the way. Slowly, their acrobatic running developed into an actual sport as more and more people joined them. In 2003, a documentary was broadcast in the UK called Jump London. This followed a group of traceurs, including Foucault, running around famous landmarks. The sport was introduced to the English-speaking world as free running, but Foucault and Bell had already decided that parkour and free running were two different sports. Free running involves more spectacular tricks and somersaults, which are not really necessary, whereas in parkour, traceurs try not to overdo it. For them, the important thing is to overcome an obstacle. However, the basic techniques and moves are similar and are commonly confused. Today, Foucault and Bell enjoy worldwide fame and have starred in films and adverts. Traceurs are commonly seen on TV and in music videos, And there are even computer games where you navigate a traceur moving through an urban environment. Parkour, more than free running, is not only a way to improve physical fitness, but also a way of thinking. In a similar way to martial arts philosophy, it gives you the ability to overcome your fears and control your mind. There is no list of moves or techniques for parkour because each obstacle a traceur faces is a new challenge, and the way a traceur deals with the obstacle will depend on body type, weight, speed and strength. Parkour is not a competitive sport. There are no opponents to beat. It is about interacting with the environment around you, which in the modern world is more than often the inner city. Any environment where there are obstacles is appropriate for parkour or free running. No equipment is needed, but obviously strong trainers and comfortable clothes should be worn. Parks, playgrounds and shopping malls are popular places, but city councils are also beginning to provide young people with safe places to practice. Many schools in London have introduced parkour classes, and the response has been very positive. And it's not only sporty kids who are keen. As the popularity of parkour and free running grows, more and more young people are getting active and learning how to benefit from the urban playground.
Alright, now if you think the speaker just now was reading too fast, you can pause this video and rewind and watch that reading part again. But if you think you want to read it on your own, at your own pace, still you can pause this video and read the passage again. Okay, before we answer the questions in task B here, let's look at the picture shown here. Okay, there's a picture of a man doing the parkour moves, and this is how the parkour moves looks like, jumping from the top and then like bounce back and then rolling, and this is how wall run looks like. Yeah, and then you climb the wall like that. Like you have to put your foot here and then use your body and the basic knowledge to move up top. Okay, and this move is called roll. Right, let's read this warning here. Please do not attempt this without professional supervision. Yes, do not attempt this without professional supervision, because this is kind of an extreme sport. Okay, if you fall, okay, there's a high risk that you might break your bones, you know. Okay, now let's read this note here. Traceur derives from the French verb tracer, which means to trace, but in Parisian informal language it also means to go fast. All right. Okay, now let's answer this question. What is the writer's attitude towards parkour and free running? Okay, attitude here means the perspective, the opinion, the mood of the writer. Okay, all right, so let's choose A or B or C. Do you think the writer has a positive attitude towards the sport? Do you think he has a negative attitude? Or do you think he does not express an opinion at all? What do you think? So the correct answer is A. Okay, the writer has a positive attitude towards the sports. Okay, now let's look at the next task, which is task B. Let's read the instruction. Read again and write T for true or F for false. Okay, number 1. Traceur means to be chased. Is it true or false? Let's look at the note here. Traceur derives from the French verb tracer, which means to trace or to go fast. Okay, let me highlight that. To trace or to go fast. So this makes the statement number 1 is false. Okay. Now, the statement number 2, parkour was invented by 2 young people from Paris. We can find this in paragraph 1. Okay, this sport was created in 1980s by a couple of bored adolescents, David Bell and Sebastian Foucan. A couple of bored adolescents, okay, young people, teenager, okay, who enjoyed climbing, running and jumping around the streets of the Parisian neighborhood. So Parisian neighborhood here shows that both of them lived in Paris. Okay, so statement number 2 is true. Both of them comes from Paris. Okay, and they invented the sport named Parkour. Right, now let's look at number 3. Parkour and free running involve completely different moves. Okay, I think we can find this in paragraph 2. Okay. Okay, here. Foucan and Bell had already decided that parkour and free running were two different sports. Here they said free running involves more spectacular tricks and somersaults which are not really necessary, whereas in parkour, thrusters try not to overdo it. From them, the important thing is to overcome an obstacle. Okay, so this makes statement number 3 is true. Now let's look at statement number 4. Parkour helps people gain control over body and mind. So, is this statement true that you can control your body and mind? Here. Parkour, more than free running, is not only a way to improve physical fitness, but also a way of thinking. Physical fitness is the body, and a way of thinking is the mind, the head. Okay, so this statement is true. Alright, now let's look at number 5. Parkour teaches people to interact with others as well as the environment. I think this one we can find it here in this part. Parkour is not a competitive sport. There are no opponents to beat, alright? It is about interacting with the environment around you, which in modern world is more than often the inner city. So, interacting with the environment. So, where is the part that it says it teaches us to interact with people? Okay, let's start from the beginning. Because it's obstacle. No. So the writer did not mention anything about parkour can teach people to interact with other people. So this makes statement number 5 is false. What about number 6? Parkour and free running can be practiced anywhere there are obstacles. Anywhere there are obstacles. Is this true? Okay, I think this is in the last paragraph. Any environment where there are obstacles is appropriate for parkour or free running. So, is appropriate. Okay, any environment where there are obstacles is appropriate for parkour and free running. So this makes statement number 6 is true. Alright, the last one, number 7. Parkour is very popular with active students mostly. Okay, very popular with active students mostly. Okay, kebanyakannya popular di kalangan pelajar aktif. So is this true? Many schools in London have introduced parkour classes, and the response has been very positive, right? And it's not only sporty kids who are keen, okay? Sporty kids. Sporty means active. Keen here means interested. So it's not only sporty kids who are keen. We have our answer here, but let's keep on reading. As the popularity of parkour and free running grows, more and more young people are getting active and learning how to benefit from the urban playground. Right, so statement number 7 is automatically false. Everyone can do parkour. Okay, now let's do the last task. Okay, let's read the instruction. Find words or phrases in the text and match them with the definition below. Okay, the first word is jump. This word can be found in the introduction part. Okay, let's find the word that can be defined as jump in the first paragraph. No doubt you've seen them somewhere. Leaping impossibly high walls, diving through blah 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 blah. They look at okay, let's just scan. Okay, all right, I think I found the word. I think this is the word. No, not I think lah, but I confirm lah, this is the word. This is the word. Leaping. Leap. Okay, so the first word is leap. Leap. Alright. Leap to carry the same meaning as jump. The second word is continue. It can be found in the introduction as well. Diving through gaps, falling from great heights, rolling over and carrying on. Okay, I think I found it. It's this word. Carrying on or carry on. So number 2 is carry on. Number 3, very impressive. In paragraph 2. Okay, so this is the introduction paragraph, paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. Okay, let's scan, right? Sport was introduced in free running involves more spectacular tricks and somersault. Okay, I think I found the word. Okay, so I have found the word. The word is spectacular. Right, let's write it down. Spectacular. Alright, now let's find the word that means connected with a town or city. Still in paragraph 2. Okay, let's just scan, right? Forgotten about enjoy the fame. Where you navigate a tracer moving through an urban environment. Okay, so the word that we're looking for here is urban. Okay, let's write it down. Urban, right. The next word is somebody who plays against another in a game or sport or etc. Okay, we can find this in paragraph 3. Parkour, more than free running, is not only a way to improve physical fitness. Okay, I think this is the word, right? Opponent. The word we're looking for is opponent. Somebody who plays against another in a game or sport. Kita panggil opponent, pihak lawan. Okay, in paragraph 4, we need to find a word that means suitable. The last one. An environment where there are obstacles is appropriate for parkour or free running. Suitable, kan? Appropriate. Okay, appropriate here means sesuai, suitable. So the word here is appropriate. Appropriate. Ni I tau. Okay. Appropriate. Right. Now there you go. our answer. Alright, in your E2, okay, you need to do task C and task D. Okay, for task C, you need to copy the sentences and together with the answer. Okay, for task D, same as well. You need to copy the meaning and also the word. Alright, so that is all for today. I see you guys again next time. Thank you for your participation. Bye bye, take care and stay safe.